Bond, James Bond, 007, License to Kill, or to be killed. In some cases, in one movie that I think, in Roger Moore's case, that you had to ask permission to kill James Bond, but we'll get there. And hello, yes, I am back with the biggest franchise, I think, in the world, being the James Bond franchise from MGM, UA, and the Roger Moore. Again, we're talking about the Roger Moore era, and it's so good to be back. It's so good to be back with you here talking about this. We'll get to the facts later, but I just want to say that meet James Bond's nemesis, Scaramanga, Christopher Lee, the great Christopher Lee, also introducing Maud Adams as his love interest, being Nick Nack, the actor who played Tattoo on Fantasy Island, and his name will be down below. I'll flash it up there. Plus, you have again Britt Ekland playing Goodnight, and such a good film. This, I like it. It breathes bad guy, good guy, being the mirror image. Christopher Lee's Scaramanga being the mirror image of James Bond. Be it Christopher Lee plays a hitman with bullets of named in the process. 007's got his name on a bullet, a golden bullet with a golden gun. And James Bond is out to get Scaramanga, Christopher Lee, on this island in China Sea, I think. Don't quote me on that. So be with me. Join me here with the facts coming up. It's good to be back with Bond, James Bond. Martinis, shaken, stirred, all the BBKs in your face. Girls galore, Bond girls galore, and a great story to boot. As I was saying, it's good to be back with the now second installment of Roger Moore's 007, the titular character James Bond, the man with the golden gun. Now, we all know the suave, debonair, tall, blonde, but blue-eyed, brownish, darkish hair, of course, battling against Christopher Lee's Scaramanga. A battle of wits, battle of assassins, really, one being good, who fights for queen and country, and one who's bad, that is just a hitman and signs all his bullets with a name, be it 007's name on it for him, and only him. So here are the little bit of the facts. The details, some of the details of the way. I won't go through all the behind the scenes or all the grandiose on how to do it. I'll probably do it like I have before. And with the Golden Gun is a 1974 spy film, and the ninth in the James Bond series produced by Eon Productions, and the second to star Roger Moore as the fictional MI6 agent James Bond, a loose adaptation of Ian Fleming's posthumous, published 1965 novel of the same name. The film has Bond sent after the Solex agitator, a breakthrough technological solution to contemporary energy shortages, while facing the assassin Francisco Scaramanga, the man with the golden gun. The action sorry, I read that again. The action culminates, oh god, dyslexia and stuff up. It culminates in a duel between them that settles the fate of the Solex. Okay, that's moving on. The Man with the Golden Gun was the fourth and the final film in the series, directed by Guy Hamilton. The script was written by Richard Maybaum and Tom Mankiewicz. The film was set in the face of the 1973 energy crisis. The dominant theme in the script, Britain had still not yet fully overcome the crisis when the film was released in December 1974. The film also reflects the then popular martial arts film craze, with several kung fu scenes and predominantly Asian location being set and shot in Thailand. I use that one out. Excuse me. Thailand, Hong Kong, and Macau. Part of the film is also set in Beirut, Lebanon, but it was not shot there. The film was met with mixed reviews, and some critics described it as the lowest point in the canon up to the time. Christopher Lee's portrayal of Scaramanga as a villain of similar skill and ability to Bond was praised, but reviews criticized the film as a whole, particularly its comedic approach and the performance of Moore and Britt Eklund. While profitable, the film is the fourth lowest grossing in the series, and it's relatively modest returns by comparison with those of Live and Let Die in 1973. Reportedly placed the continuation of the franchise in jeopardy. It was the last Bond film to be co-produced by Albert R. Broccoli and Harry Saltzman, with Saltzman selling the 50% stake in Danjag LLC. Probably pronounced that wrong. Let's move on. Let's continue. The parent company of Eon Productions after the release of the film. Writing and themes. This kind of really interested me, so let's read this. Much of the plot involved Scaramanga being Bond's equal was sidelined in later drafts. For one of two main aspects of the plot, the screenwriters used the 1973 energy crisis as a backdrop to the film, allowing the MacGuffin of the Solex agitator to be introduced. Broccoli's stepson, Michael G. Wilson, researched solar power to create the Solex, while Live and Let Die had borrowed heavily from the blaxploitation genre. The Man with the Golden Gun borrowed from the martial arts genre that was popular in the 1970s through films such as Fist of Fury 1972 and Enter the Dragon 1973. However, the use of martial arts for a fight scene in the film lapses into incredibility when Lieutenant Hip and his two nieces defeat an entire dojo. Casting. Originally, the role of Scaramanga was offered to Jack Palance of Batman in 1989 fame, but he turned the opportunity down. Christopher Lee, who was eventually chosen to portray Scaramanga, was Ian Fleming's step-cousin, and filming had suggested Lee for the role of Dr. Julius No. In the 1962 series opener, Dr. No, Lee noted that Fleming was a forgeful man, and by the time he mentioned this to Broccoli and Saltzman, they had cast Joseph Wiseman in the part. Due to filming on location in Bangkok, his role in the film affected Lee's work the following year, as director Ken Russell was unable to sign Lee to play specialist in the 1960 film Tommy, the part eventually given to Jack Nicholson. 2 Swedish models were cast as the Bond girls, Brett Eklund and Maud Adams. Eklund had been interested in playing a Bond girl since she had seen Dr. No, and contacted the producers about the main role of Mary Goodnight. Hamilton met Adams in New York and cast her because she was elegant and beautiful, that it seemed to me she was the perfect Bond girl. When Eklund read the news that Adams had been cast for the Man with the Gold Gun, she became upset, thinking Adams had been selected to play Goodnight. Broccoli then called Eklund to invite her for the main role, and after seeing her in the film, Broccoli thought Eklund's gorgeous looks made her a good contrast to Adams. Hamilton decided to put Mark Lawrence, whom he had worked with on Diamonds Are Forever, to play a gangster shot dead by Scaramanga as the start of the film, because he found it an interesting idea to put short of a Chicago gangster in the middle of Thailand. Sort of a Chicago gangster in the middle of Thailand. Filming commenced on the 6th of November. I got on my bad reader. 1933 at the submerged wreck of the RMS Queen Elizabeth, which acted as a top secret license base grounded in Victoria Harbour in Hong Kong. The crew was small and a stunt double was used for James Bond. Other Hong Kong locations included the Hong Kong Dragon Garden as the estate of Fat, which trade at a location in Bangkok. The major part of principal photography started on 18th of April 1974 in Thailand. Thai locations included Bangkok, Thonburi, Phuket, probably mispronounced Thonburi, Phuket, and nearby Penang province on the island of Kokapananga. Thai. Probably butchered that. Sorry, I apologize. And Ko Tapu. Thai. That was in brackets. Scaramanga's hideout is on Ko Kao Pangkang and Ko Tapu. Is often now referred to the James Bond Island, both by locals and in tourist guidebooks. The scene during the boxing match used an actual motai. Gives my stutter again. Motai. There we go again. Fixtures at. I'm going to keep this in. At Lumpini Boxing Stadium. I know I butchered that one. Again, I apologise. The car chase in Bangkok was filmed near the Tajong on Krung Kazam Road. Okay, probably again I butchered that. So, yes, and I will go to the casting directors soon. I just want to point out that during the flight scene, when Roger Moore flies over in his little biplane, his little boat plane, whatever you want to call it, there is a scene. There's actually two scenes, but the most prominent one was with the Chinese satellite thing. Guards guarding the border or whatever you want to call it. And one of them standing up and doing it. I guarantee that's a woman in a moustache. Please comment down below if I'm wrong, but I think that's a woman in a moustache. Don't know, I could be entirely wrong, but just such is a comical thing to see. Also, Britt Ekland, so terrified with the explosions that really you could see it on screen at one point. And I don't blame her because, yes, sometimes you're not really used to that thing, that explosions all around you. Anyway, that's what it's not really. It's not really the facts here, but there was some question of Britt Ekland freaking out because of all the explosions around her. Okay, let's get to it, and then probably just finish up here actually. Oh, those are the facts. Right, Man with a Golden Gun. Theatrical release posted by Robert McGuinness. You'll see that in the picture board. So I'm going to display all the pictures like I usually do. Written by Guy Hamilton, and that was his last one, last Bond, I think. Screenplay by Richard Meyerbaum on Mankiewicz. Based on The Man with the Golden Gun by Ian Fleming. Produced by Harry Saltzman, Albert R. Broccoli, the last one they did too. Starring Roger Moore, Christopher Lee, Britt Ekland, and you had Spunny Penny as Lois Maxwell. Also, you had Bernard Lee as M, and Desmond Llewellyn as Q, also there. And Maud Adams as well in the cast. Cinematographer Ted Moore, Oswald Morris, edited by Raymond Bolton, John Shirley, John Barry, Eon Productions Company, distributed by United Artists. Release date 19th of December 1974, London premiere 20 December 1974. United Kingdom, States. Running time 125 minutes long. Countries: United Kingdom, United States. Language: English. Budget $7 million. Box office take: they said it was the lowest Bond and take was $97.6 million, and that was a little bit of a problem for the franchise because it really didn't take off well and he didn't die. So. Okay, there is one little point that in here that I think I might have to read out. Find it. And that is. James Bond 007 as MI6 agent. He received a call from Bullet, supposedly from Scaramanga, indicating that he is a target of Scaramanga. This really is Francesco Scaramanga as assassin who is identified by his use of the gold gun. He also had a superfluous papillon, third nipple, or superfluous papillon, nipple. Scaramanga plans to misuse Soul Rangers for destructive purposes. Lee was Ian Fleming's step-cousin and regular golf partner. Scaramanga has been called the best characterized Bond villain yet, and he was good. Mind you, he was very good in everything. Christopher Lee, or Sir Christopher Lee, if you want to call him it. Britt Eklund as Mary Goodnight, Bond's assistant, described by critics of the Sunday Mirror as being an astonishingly stupid blonde British agent. Eklund had previously been married to Peter Sellers, and appeared in 1967's Bond film Casino Royale. Maud Adams as Andress, Scaramanga's mistress. Adams described the role as a woman without a lot of choice. She's under the influence of the very rich, strong man and fearing for her life most of the time, and when he rebels against him and defeats it is a major step. The Man with the Golden Gun was the first of two Bond films in which Maud Adams appeared. She played a different character in the 1983 film of the same name. Rumours that she also had a cameo as an extra in Roger Moore's last Bond film, Due to Kill True. Jose Valajese, Knick-Knack, butchered his name, famed for Fantasy Island, of course, with Malbar, what's his name, Multibalm, Glenn, as Knick-Knack, Scaramanga's little person, manservant, and accomplished Village what was his name again? It was later known to television audiences as Tattoo in the series Fantasy Island. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Okay. Richard Liu is High Fat. Su Tek Ho is Lieutenant Hip, Bond's local contact in Hong Kong and Bangkok. Matt Lawrence as Rodney. Lois Maxwell as Moneypenny, and Desmond Llewellyn and Bernard Lee at the end. So, there you go. Alrighty. Wonderful, awesome film. Yes, did read in that it wasn't too successful, but I enjoyed it immensely. I do enjoy all the Bonds, but this one had a little more mirror imaged, be it MI6 on one side fighting for the country, and the assassin fighting for really he just kills people who are bad, maybe, but he does it unjustly, you could say. So that had its hallmarks of pitting each of them against each other in a duel that actually finalised Scaramanga's death. Spoiler alert. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Good, actually. I've got to say, let's get back into it. Nice locations on Bond Islands, beautiful. Trying to see. I think they were used again in Pierce Brosnan film Tomorrow Never Dies. Comment down below if I'm right or wrong, and I'll read your comments. But if you want a good Bond, if you want a good night, if you want a good classic film, yes, you can't go wrong with the man with golden gun with Roger Moore. Also, with his commitment to the Saint, as he was still doing it, they might have had to actually film around him and film around that show and his commitment, but it all worked out in the end, so that was quite interesting as well. Okay, well, I will leave it there. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to be back to review this. If I've missed out anything, please comment down below. Because also, you're more than welcome. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I've missed out so much. Probably have. And I will just say this. Go and enjoy a good James Bond film. James Bond. Martinis, guns, girls, galore. And action, thrills, spills, funny clips, and just... I think Roger Moore's brilliantly funny in this, and ruthless. Still had this misogynic institute with Sean Connery and Roger Moore at the 70s and the 60s. It was still going on, you know, slapping women, hitting women, and all that kind of stuff. Beating women, left, right, and centre, but you know, those were the times. This isn't the Bond films. This was the Bond books by the great Ian Fleming, and so yes, and these actors did the character justice, put their own voice, their own spin on this Bond, really tight and real, and how they wanted to play it. Like Sean Connery played it his way, Roger Moore played it his way. Anyway, and a good pick for Christopher Lee to come and do Scaramanga. Perfect choice, perfect cast choice. I'm actually glad it went Christopher Lee instead of Jack Palance. But okay, all right. Nevertheless, anyway, don't watch it. Go watch any Bond film. Brilliant. I'm a Bond fan. Always have been. Always will be. Okay. I will leave it there. Like I said, you could be saying that, and I'll go back in. Okay. So, take care of yourselves out there, and stay safe wherever you are. Until next time, I've been P.G.M. This has been the P.G.M show. Stuffed up my own show. P.G.M show. I'll say that again. I'll see you later. Okay? I'll see you later. Bye for now.